Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today we're going to do the book Hanna Karlzon has, her latest book. We're finishing this page here. Hopefully we'll finish it today. You'll have to excuse my voice. It'll go in and out a little bit today. Yesterday it was up in the mid 90s, closer to the top range, and today it decided to jump down into the 60s. It's weird weather here. So, due to my asthma and stuff, it variates a little bit, and then my voice gets a little bleh, especially when it jumps down 30 degrees in one day. We're going to work on the bird here. Hanna Karlzon does really interesting birds. You've seen them in all her books if you've seen her books. And we have a very kind of a large-billed bird here, but also kind of a chunky bird. So I've decided to make this little guy a woodpecker. One of the little woodpeckers that we have in our neck of the woods. So it's just a small little guy. We have two. We have a little, I think they're called flickers. They're little cute guys. They're only about this big. And then we have the big woodpeckers that are annoying, and they're huge, dark brown dudes that have a bill that if they poked at anything would break it. Not their bill, the thing they're poking. The littler ones just put little teeny holes in things, so I prefer the little ones over the big ones. Little one has got this beige color on the head and kind of going down its chest. Its wing is a darker brown with black speckles all over it. We don't have a tail here, so I can't. The color of the smaller ones are kind of a dark brown with a kind of yellow tinge underneath them. He also has a red mark back here under his head and kind of gray colors. Black here and black on his chest, along with all the little dots that come down. And the beak is kind of a dark gray, darker down here, almost black to a gray color coming this way. So that is what we are planning on doing to this cute little bird. And I am going to get you down and we will get started. Okay, we do have a layer of Tombow that we put down yesterday, and that was the 990 color. I believe it's light sand. We're going to go in with peach sand here. We're using the Derwent Chromaflows. So we're going to put a little of that down in here. It is, just about the same color. I find it very amusing when I can get the colors to match so well. It's almost like they made them to match the Derwent line or the polychromos. Okay, let's see. I do want that kind of, because we're going to have black speckles in here. It just kind of comes down the chest a little bit, I think. And then we put black on top of that. A little more color up here. And we can put just a bit going down there. Wings can get just a little bit more of that. They're going to be speckled in a different color than everywhere else we have here is gray. So we have two colors of gray. Chromaflows have got interesting grays. So I have platinum and red storm. Red storm will help us blend into the red, and platinum will just be a soft gray color I'm looking for. I don't know if this is a metallic or not. And a little bit of gray back here. tiny bit in here. And possibly a little in the wing here. Okay, the red storm is probably a red-gray. It's also a bit darker. Okay, I pulled out a red. This is Scarlet, and we're going to add in his little red bit here. That's it. Just a little red bit. We're going to add a tiny bit of yellow in here, because he's got some yellow that goes on underneath that bit of feather, so just on the tip when he spreads his wing out, so you get that color shining at the edge. Okay, we're going to find the black. Maybe I'll find the black. Here it is. Yeah. I'm going to finish up his beak here. Okay, I got to turn the book a little bit. Bring that line in a little bit here. Okay, right under here, we have a nice big black mark. So it's something like that. And we have a bit of the black chest here. I guess it goes this way a little bit more. So we'll put some feathers in there. Make an eye there. Okay, I'm going to add a little darkness underneath all these little feathers because his feathers are speckled. And he's got some of these on his tummy too, so we're going to make some little speckles down in here. Make those as dark as I can. Oh, they do kind of go all the way down, but we don't have a bunch of lines here, so I guess I'll put one there. One there, one about there. Okay, go back in with our gray, and that was the platinum. And the red storm. Put a little bit of that down in here too. Okay, bring back in our peach sand. Then we'll bring in a little bit of, I don't know why I have that one out, the brown. I'm trying to find. Spice is too yellow, so what are you? You're red. That might be a good color up here, though. It's just a touch of the raisin. Match the color over here. Put a little in the black there. Brighten it up a little bit. Okay. Brown, brown, brown. Mocha is a good one. The wing has to be a little darker than the body. Okay. What are you? Dijon. A little black up there. Gotten him just a little dark up here. So we're going to try to get an eraser out and darken or lighten up that a little bit just to make that look like it's under his cheek instead of all the way up to the eye. We'll see how we manage that. I mean, I'm trying to make a that look like a feather. Trying to make a bird that isn't supposed to look real. Kind of look like a real bird. Soften up that gray just a little bit. Okay. And just add a little bit of that Dijon mustard in there. Okay. Doo-doo. Lavender ash. Throw a little of that in there. I think it's purple. We're going to bring a little bit of the blush pink in here. Again, bringing in that color. I'm going to throw a little of that in the bell too. Okay, we're going to bring in Faber-Castell Pit pen here. Gonna soften up some of those lines there. Okay, let them dry a little bit. We're going to bring in the gray. Do we have any other gray in here? Oh, we have silver. Silver isn't going to do much. I have pebble and morning mist. Let's try morning mist. See if that'll go over that a little bit. Bring in our Holbein white. Wrong Holbein white. I want the 501 soft white. Get that a little wider up there, and then we can go back in with the gray. Then we'll go in with the gray again. Go in with the pebble. Okay, we're going to bring in a little more of that raisin here. I sharpen that. This is the 500 white. Blend those colors. Okay. I'll put a little coffee bean in here too. Okay, go back in with the black. Gray, 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 gray. Where is gray? The pebble. It's going to take me a while to figure this part out. Put in a little of the Dijon up here too. And it's getting there. I need a point. A little better point than it had. I'm going to add a little bit of highlight. Both sides of the eye there very lightly. Then we will put in a white dot. Shake up the pen, make sure it works. I don't think I can do that. That'll do. Really wanted that lighter, but that's the way it goes. He's not an ugly bird. Gonna add a little of that peach on this side of the bill. And then just a little bit of, I know I have some natural brown out here. We used it the other day. I haven't put away anything. Maybe a little speckle here. Okay. We take it and darken just underneath the bird, between the bird and the nest. Let's see what color I can use to do that with. I'd usually use a dark sepia, but I guess that's the bean, the coffee bean. We'll use that. Just gonna go down on this line and bring it up. Just so our little birdie looks like he's in the nest and not sitting on it. You know, on the wood on the outside. He wants to be inside of it. Please feel free to do your bird any way you like. Not terribly happy with this little fella, but I think he's cute enough. Okay, the inside of these flowers have got to be done some way, and we're just going to take the Dijon and go in on all of those, kind of down towards the bottom heavier and then just light up at the top. Then we'll go in with a darker brown and give them some shadow. Kind of liking this color for the stars too, so we're gonna do that. There's a few of them in here, and these guys on the outside, like little suns or something. I'm not sure what they are, but we have 4, 1 in each corner, so we'll get those. And we'll add some of this in our, I don't know what you call this, trim that goes around. And we're going to do it kind of like we did this one here. So we're bringing in the greens and the reds and the brown. Brown. Need 2 browns. Okay, those will work. So in some, let's see if we can get a good spot here. We'll go with the raisin up here and bring it right down into that. What did we have? Spice. Blend those together. And then we'll bring in a green. We've got the pastel mint. Then we'll put in the darker of the greens, which is, well, this one is basil. It's the one I picked up. Oops, went outside the line. Blend it into the mint. Make it darker when it comes out. Erase your mistake if you made one. If not, just watch me do mine. Okay, and then we go into the brown. So we have our coffee bean. And at the base, we'll go back down into our spice. You'll have to blend that in with the coffee bean a little bit. Okay, so we'll have that nice variation going around. So I'll get that done. We need to bring in a color that we want to add into our stars. So let's see if Mocha will do that. And just give it a little shadow. We got one up here somewhere. Okay, and on our little moon pieces, or stars, or suns, or whatever they are. And you can add a little of this in there too, since we're going to add it around. These little guys. Tiny bit of the raisin. And what's that other color we have? Oh, yeah, this is pretty. Sunflower. I don't know where this came from. We use this on anything. I don't know if we did, but we will take it in and put it in here. Okay. Oh yeah, we put it in the wing. That's right. Not that you can see it. But it's there. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do this before I do anything else, so we might as well throw it in here. Go around and put it in randomly in spots. And then just add your other colors to go with it. Let's see. Add some of the red here. Raisin. Dijon. Green. Instead of basil, get Obsidian. Okay, just put it over here somewhere. The mint. Throw a little brown in there. Put it over here. And in between here we'll put Dijon, and then it'll go into the light green or light yellow and the brown. Just whatever you want to do. Give it some pretty color there. We've got one more piece to go, and then I'm going to do all the corners later. Excuse me. Let's see. I want some green down here, so we'll go in with the mint. Obsidian green. The brown. So we didn't put much brown up there. Just mix the dark brown with the green. Spice. And raisin. There we go. Okay, little stars, moons, shines, suns, whatever they are. Go on one side with the raisin. Maybe put some over in here. Okay, then it was the spice, right? I didn't look at the pencil. Spice. That one's done. I'll do this one up here. Oh, that should be green. Boom. Okay, this one over here. Well, the stars like that too, so we're going to throw in a little of that raisin. All right, now we're going to get some ink. All these little dots that we have out here. Okay, I'm going to go a little nuts. We're going to do some of them in spice. Do some of them in raisin. Couple in basil. The obsidian green. The mint, we have to sharpen that because that is not going to go in there the right way. We'll do some in that sunflower. Okay, and we do need dark brown. Coffee bean. We're going to put a coffee bean right here. Can't tell, they're all blurring into me. I'm going to put one here on top of that mint one. One there. We're going to put one down here. And maybe a couple over here. So put a dark one there. We'll get a raisin one. And it's going to have to be a kind of a dark color. Green. Trying to make them look like circles. There we go. Those mint ones don't work too terribly well, so I think I might go in and do those in the darker green, or at least help them out a little bit. They don't show up terribly well. Just help shade it a little tiny bit. We're going to put sparkles on them anyway. And then all you have to do decide is your little color you want to put in these dots, and they'll get some stickles in them also. So we're going to ink a little bit of this background only inside the square. So I got to get some ink. I'll be right back. Okay, all taped up. We're going to go in with some tumbled glass, and this is the new color of Distress ink, Uncharted Mariner. Now, I haven't used it yet. I don't even know what color it is, other than it's a deep kind of mariner colored green, so it'll have, or blue, it has some green in it. I'm going to use the tumbled glass first, and we're going to just ink up the pad. Tap it out on the edge. And we're just going to put some in here. This is a light blue. I'm just going to put it around in some places. Try not to rip up our sticky notes that we put down. That is a really light blue. Looking for my broken china, but I couldn't find it, so tumbled glass is what we got. This is not sticking terribly well. I have to be careful over here. So it should probably put the light blue on this side. There we go. And maybe some up here. And a little more down in here. Okay. So far. Now we're going to go into this one. And like I said, it's brand new, so it is probably going to have a lot of ink on it. Just going to bring you over here. Going right in with the other color, so that way, one, it'll blend together easier. Yeah, that's really juicy. Add a little of it in here. Really juicy. I put it on this corner. This color I have on the other one, and I'm just going to go back in there and grab a little more of that and blend those two together a little easier. We'll do a dark up here. Woohoo, that's really dark. Yeah, I still have too much on there. And then this little mess over here in the corner that doesn't want to stick. Okay, notice that big blob there. We're just going to go in with a lighter color and put more ink on it. And it'll help blend that out. Go. Make sure everybody's got a little ink on it. Then we'll see how this book holds up to a little water. A little spray bottle. And wipe it up. little more over here. It'll show up a lot better on the darker ink patches than on the light patches, but you'll still get that cool little effect on there. And like here, if you don't like that round thing, just put a big blob on it. Let it sit there and the ink will come up with the water. Okay. It's good. Move everybody out of the way and then take up our papers. Let's see how we did. Boom. Okay, we don't have any ink up in those two corners, but that's okay. We can just take a blue pencil, one that is in those shades or lighter. Not sure on this because I haven't done it before, but this looks like a pretty good match to that dark color. This one is Bondi Blue. So you just go up here and yeah, it's a really good color. Bring it down into the other ink too. Leave a splotch if you like to, because you can. And just blend it in. Down on the bottom. If you want to darken any areas, especially after it dries, because you are coloring on a wet board. But if you want it a little darker right in there, add a little darkness, say in between these guys. Go ahead and add it in. The only other thing I'm going to do is add a little brown down here. We're going to get out some vintage photo, the folder. Find one of these that has brown on it. I'm going to put a little in the nest and probably a little on the bird, just so we have all that color cohesive. This is a reddish brown and we're just going to add it in there. A little on the bell, a little on that bird. Whoop, got it out in the brown. Or the blue, I should say. We're just going to add some water on that. And it'll pick up. Okay. If you think it needs a little extra color anywhere, like a little extra red, a little extra yellow, a little extra whatever, just go ahead and add it. This I think needs to brighten up a little bit. It probably got some blue ink on it. So you can brighten the colors up like that. Like this got blue in it. You get two choices on that. You can either try to wash it out, or I got an eraser here somewhere. There is pencil there, I'm pretty sure. You can erase some of it if you actually have an eraser that is poking out. This is not not doing any good erasing if there's not one there. So sorry about that. Oh boy. If it doesn't come out and you want it out, there's the other choice of adding just a bit of Posca white in there, or the white Holbein pencil, and just add in the white back in there anywhere you want it, so it doesn't show up in the blue color that you don't want to see unless you like it, which I don't think it's too bad, so I may leave it in some areas. I may add a little bit of stamping there too with my little itty bitty background stamp from Stamping Up. I think probably, why don't we try it in that blue? I want to know what this blue color actually looks like. It's stamping form too. Okay, put a few here. Yep, that's okay. Just adding more dots. There we go. Cool. I like that color. I'm going to add another little dot in the little birdie's eyes because I'm pretty sure I got ink on that. If I can find the wasn't Posca, it was a Thule art pen that I had out somewhere on my desk. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Okay, what I'll do is take a picture and post it at the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. There needs to be a tiny little blue in here. Boom. Up in here too. There. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And I will see you later. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now, guys. Take care.